Hello, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudette. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. It's Friday. That means we're here for the Friday weekly wrap-up. If you happen to be watching the replay, I will not be able to pull a card for you. But if you listen, you may hear something that resonates for you. For those of you who have been here before, you know what we're going to do. We'll do one card for the collective and then individual cards for all who ask. And what we're looking at is this past week. And, many of us do not have a Monday through Friday work week. I have a 7-day work week. A lot of you may as well. But Friday is a good day to look back and say, okay, how was the week? What did you learn? What did you do? How do you go forward? And so that's what we are doing here today. Thank you all so much for being here. Special shout out to all the members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. Now, typically, when we do this on a Friday, if you were with us for the Monday 3-card weekly reading, we'll make a comparison between the card you got on Monday and the card you got on Friday. So we didn't do a 3-card weekly reading this past Monday because I was on an airplane. So we won't be doing that today. But I thank you so much for being here with me. So happy to see you. Go ahead and get your request in. I'll take you in the order in which I see you. Today I'm working with my very beat up. I don't use this for professional readings anymore because it's so beat up. And that's because I love it. My Morgan Greer Tarot. All right. So first of all, a card for the collective. How was this week for all of us? The 9 of Swords, man, we're having a tough time, aren't we? There's so much going on in the world and in our own minds and hearts. Wherever you're at, whatever your concerns are, take a pick. There's a smorgasbord of things one might be concerned about. And I think what this card is saying is we need to be careful about how we look at our narrative of concerns. That it's very easy in a simplistic way to say, well, this is messed up and it's a problem because those people over there are doing that. And I think the more we have this divisive mindset, the worse it is going to be. We all have our own ideas about why difficult things are occurring. And, I think there probably are some real truths, but not everyone is ready to kind of go to that truth and wrap their brain around a particular truth. And that's a problem. And so what does this tell us about this week? It's been a rough week. And we need to be careful about our thoughts, our words, our narrative. Whether it's about ourselves and our life, what's happening on the planet, what's happening in our local communities, what's happening in the nation. We need to really look at the way we tell our narrative and ask, is it true? Is it helpful? All right. Let's do individual readings. I will take these in the order in which I see them, starting with White Magic Witch. So nice to see you here today. Judgment reversed. What this says to me this week and ongoing, there's a lot where you don't have closure. You are hanging on to something hurtful, something from the past, something that no longer is that you wish still would be. And it is time for you to get closure. That's really the message here. And I think this week that whole thing has really been pointed out to you in a number of things that have happened. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. All right. Smile Soul 20. The Moon reversed. I think this week, I really believe you may have had some sort of psychic occurrences, foreknowledge of something, understanding of what was going on with someone, maybe a dream that was significant. So this week, I think some of your own psychic abilities have been revealed to you. Pay attention to that as you go forward. Mix you here. Michelle from Canada. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Hanged Man reversed. Michelle, I think this week you did a lot to take control. To take control of your life, to take control of the things you can control, and to move things forward according to your own will and desires, which is the right thing to do. So very well done. Hey, Jake, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being with us last night for Global Tarot Circle. We did have a good time, didn't we? And, you know, if you were not at Global Tarot Circle, you can always watch the replay. I think we discussed some fun things. It's always worth looking at. All right. So here is a card for you, Jake. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think it was a hard week for you. I think there's some things that have been happening that you're not happy with in this past week and in general. And I think this past week you started noticing some of those patterns. And so going forward, the key is going to be to look at where the patterns are in your own thinking and your own behavior and the things that happen, figure out what those patterns mean and what you can do to change them, recognizing that you have the power to do so. All right, Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. All right. And thanks for using a members only emoji. Temperance. Von Ray, this week you did a good job getting done what you had to get done, being patient where you need to be patient, being creative where you want to be creative. You are doing a good job finding the blend and the balance. It's not easy. It does require patience, but you're doing it, and that's the important piece. So well done. Horace Van Dunn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. The next request I see is Sun Spirit Tarot. Here we go. Here's a card for you. Oh, Sun Spirit Tarot. 10 of Cups. This week you may have really done some thinking about what you want in terms of family, in terms of love, in terms of relationships, and you may have moved yourself closer to making all of that happen for you. So well done. All right, Horace Van Dunn, I see your request for a card. Very good. Happy to do it. The Lovers reversed. So this week, Horace Van Dunn, I think you really thought about what's in your life that shouldn't be, what's in your life that you want more of, how to be in control of the balance of what is in your life, of what's going to work for you, of what's not going to work for you. I think you made some important decisions. It's a good thing. All right, Amber A., it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Four of Cups reversed. This week you did a good job making the best of some difficult circumstances. Not an easy thing, and I'm so sorry. But the important thing is you did a good job staying positive, doing the best you could. Things will only get better. They have to. But you did a good job keeping your energy positive. So well done. Hey, Lisa Harmon, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. So you will leave early and come back and get your wrap-up card. That's fine. A hairline fracture? No, I'm so sorry. And thank you. Last night was both entertaining and educational. I loved it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Lisa. All right. So wrapping up your week, Lisa. The Six of Wands reversed. I think you had a tough week overall. And I think you were tough on you. I think you may not be having the best sort of self-talk. I feel like you're not seeing yourself as the winner you are. And you may be, in your thoughts and in your self-talk, you may have been really focused on these ideas that you're not successful, but you are. And so I think you need to change the way you talk to yourself, just saying. Hey, Clumsy Clairvoyance, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Clumsy Clairvoyance, here's a card for you. The Three of Pentacles, I think you did a good job this week. Moving forward financially, moving forward career-wise, maybe getting some recognition for some good things that you're doing. learning and growing one way or the other. I think you had a very good, productive week. I hope you see that. I hope you know it, because it sure is how it shows up for me. Very good. Nesty, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I'd love a week wrap-up card. I need to wrap this week in a nice tight package, put it in a box, and forget it. It's been a rough one. I am so sorry. I'm afraid you're not alone in that. So let's see about that. How do we wrap up your week? Ace of Pentacles. You know, as much as it was a tough week, I think you're going to find that this week some positive seeds were planted that will move you forward in a nice way in the future. Sometimes we can only see what is positive in retrospect. So maybe don't bury it too far down in the dirt, you know? I think some good things will come out of it. Kim K, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being with us last night. We so appreciate you. A card for you and a card for Belinda, most certainly. First of all, for you, Kim, Judgment reversed. Makes sense. This week, you're really working on getting closure to some serious issues in your family and finding that healing and finding that closure. It's not easy, but it's what you're doing and what you need to do. For Belinda, 5 of Wands, Belinda. Some sense that you've really had to fight or deal with some conflict this week. Maybe it's standing up for what you want. Maybe there's been internal conflict or conflict with others around you. One way or the other, try to bring your creativity and hang on to what's important to you. There are some things in your life that are definitely worth fighting for, and if you fight, you will win. All right. Okay, hang on one second here. Sorry, I just overscrolled. Okay, here we are. Bianca Tarot, so nice to see you. It was great to see you last night as well. Here is a card for you. The Lovers reversed. I think it might have been a hard week for you as well. Whether a hard week having to do with relationships or a hard week just figuring out what you want in your life and how to bring into your life the things that you want. Try to rest this weekend and hit it again next week, really thinking about your own power in the world to create the life you want. All right. Pamela's Insight. So nice to see you. It was nice to see you last night as well. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Devil reversed. We like to see this card reversed. This week, I think you did a good job letting go of some things you needed to let go of, either internally or externally, letting go of things that were not serving you in a way that really does serve you. So well done. This was a week of healing for you one way or the other. Very well done. Karen Winkle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. May I please have a card to wrap up this shit-tastic week? Yes, indeed, and I'm so sorry that has been the case. Let's see what the cards say. You know, the thing is, Karen, you worked hard. You did the best you could. There are some places in life where you're just fighting a losing battle and recognize that you can't do that. You know, you got to just be with yourself and what is true for you. And if other people don't like it, that's their problem. But I think where your job is concerned and in many other ways, you did a good job. You worked hard. And I think whether it was recognized or not, it was seen. So even if it wasn't verbally recognized, it was recognized. Okay, Kim, a card for Maria and Anthony. Certainly, certainly. For Maria, the 3 of Swords reversed, man. It's all about healing. You are in this place of a healing process, understandably. And for Anthony, 3 of Cups reversed. I mean, Anthony has also been part of family loss recently, but I think there's also a thing for Anthony about figuring out where you want to go, what you want to do. I think that's still an energy with you and something you're still contemplating, which is fine. You just got to do it. All right, Teresa Chase, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Three of Wands reversed. I think it was a tough week for you, but recognize there is change here. Things are changing and things will change in a good direction. Embrace change. All right. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for you. Thanks for using members only emoji as well. Betty Flesher, wrapping up your week. The Nine of Cups reversed, not the most satisfying week. Some things going on that you're not really pleased with. I'm so sorry to see that. I think you really need to cut yourself some slack and try to have some fun, because Lord knows you deserve it. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. The Empress reversed. I wonder if your mother is still living, if there's been some concern with your mom this week. If she's not still living, did you feel her presence around you this week? Other possibilities here, you might have felt not as creative, not as nurturing, not as connected as you normally do this week. So one way or the other, it may have been a little bit of a hard week for you. The remedy for that is self-nurturance. All right. Christina R., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. The Fool reversed. So, Christina, this week, there may have been some things going on where you really weren't sure of your direction or weren't sure of the people around you, or maybe not even sure of your own decisions. But you know what? You need to be. I think this is really coming up to remind you to be sure of yourself. Elizabeth Peralta, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. This was a tough week for you as well. And I think it's time for you to look at some patterns. What are some patterns in your life? Some things that are happening over and over again where you're like, man, I've already been here. What am I doing here again? And figure out how to break those patterns so you can move forward in a better way. Marion Newbury, so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for being a member here. Here is a card for you, wrapping up your week. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. You're the second person to get this. I feel like you are really in a place of trying to heal from the past. And this is a very, very important thing. It needs to be a focus, as difficult as it is. Lacey, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The King of Swords reversed. I think this week you really had to spend some time thinking about what's true and what's not. And there may be someone around you who is embracing a narrative that is not true. And that may be a very, very difficult thing for you to deal with. So just be solid in your own self what the truth is for you. Aria Wilson, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see what we got for you. The Four of Swords, I think this needed to be for you a week of rest and recovery. If you were not able to do that, then you must now. It is a time for you to heal and rejuvenate. That's what's necessary. Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Missed you too. Here is a wrap up for you. The Five of Cups reversed. I feel like at this point you are really working on healing from grief, healing from things that have been difficult, making the best of difficult circumstances. And that's what the focus has been, and it's what it needs to be. Hey, Ben Libra Does Tarot, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here, and thank you for welcoming me back. Morgan Greer is your Nan's favorite deck. Yeah, makes sense. Here's a wrap-up card for you. The Moon reversed. Ben, I think you spent some time this week figuring out what is really true. What is true about you? What is true for your life? And what is true for your way forward? And maybe specifically what is true for your work with tarot and how you're going to take that forward. Peggy Lou Leven, so happy to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being here. I've missed you too. Here's a card for you. Hey, Hey, Two of Wands. I think this week you started thinking about the future. You started thinking about your possibilities, thinking about creative projects, thinking about things you might want to do in a very optimistic way, and that feels really good. All right, Denise Woods, so nice to see you. For you, for your daughter, and for niece Amy, who's having a birthday today. I appreciate you as well. All right. So here we go. Denise, first of all, for you, I think this week you did a good job being patient, doing the best you could, finding your balance, and finding creative solutions to problems. So well done for you. For your daughter, King of Pentacles reversed. I think there have been some disappointments for your daughter this week in things that felt like they should be solid but weren't solid. People who should have been there but weren't there. And that was hard. I feel like your daughter's had to deal with some disappointments this week. Now, niece Amy, who is having a birthday, happy birthday, Amy. When we look at this, your birthday week for you, the message is about feeling empowered. Knight of Wands reversed, or in this deck, Knight of Rods. The message here is about needing to feel empowered to go in the direction you want to go in, to figure out your creativity, your athleticism, your spirituality, the things that matter to you, and how you're going to go forward with it. Use this week as a time of contemplation to figure out who you are and what you want to do and what you want to be going forward. The power there is yours. Lisa, I'm sorry that hits home. Hey, Ashley, nice to see you. I missed you as well. Here's a card for you. The Hermit reversed. So Ashley, this week I think you might have had some time with friends, connecting with people you haven't seen in a while, maybe being open to being more social, and I think that's a good thing for now going forward as well. Chara Saddlemeyer, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for using a members only emoji, a card for you and a card for Lucian, most certainly. Starting with you, Chara. The Ace of Cups. I think this week you may have really opened up your heart to healing, to love, to positive communication with people. Maybe you met a new friend. Maybe you rekindled a relationship with an old friend. But one way or the other, love was your guide this week, and that's a beautiful thing. For Lucian, what a great job you did this week, taking care of things that needed to be taken care of, finding your balance, being patient, and solving problems. Very well done. Hey, Febborn, nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for welcoming me back. It's good to be back. Here is a card for you. The Tower reversed. There has been some difficulty here, but guess what? It's not as bad as you thought it was going to be. All will be well. That's the important thing. All right, and thank you. Wendy Milano, we really appreciate the super sticker. Thank you. Oh, Chara, so happy you're back. We missed your advice and insight. Thank you. I missed you too. I will travel, but I will always come back. All right. Let's see what we got here. Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for being a member here. Nice to see you. Here we go. A wrap-up card for you. You're the second one to get this. The Hermit reversed. For you, Kathy, you may have had some time connecting with friends, talking with people you haven't seen in a while, and maybe making a commitment to be a little more connected to the people you care about as you go forward. Selma, thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Selma, this week you may have felt some sense of loss, or some sense of missing something, missing an opportunity, missing a situation, missing a person. Not a comfortable feeling. I think it's been a hard week for you. As you go forward, you need to look for new opportunities. Opportunities to connect with people you care about, opportunities for healing, opportunities for advancement, opportunities for making money, opportunities for learning and growth. That's what's going to be important going forward. Nalini, it's nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for your week. The Four of Swords. You're tired. Did you have a busy week? Did you make your move? You were getting ready to move just as I was going away. But it looks like something's happened because you're tired and it's now time to recover, to relax, and to rest. Pamela's insight. I absolutely love how beat up your Morgan Greer is. I can't wait to have a deck so loved and well worn. Please consider making a video showing us your retired, beat up, well-loved decks. Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Thank you so much for that. I will totally do that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Hey, Tortoiseshell Moon, thanks for being here. Here we go. Here is a card for you. Justice. So, Tortoiseshell Moon, I think this week you did some things to create a more fair situation for yourself or for others. You did a good job thinking about balance and the right way to do things and the right way to make things happen. Very well done. Michelle, I really did take a lot to take control. I can't control family stuff, but I deliberately did a few things to cultivate joy. Very good. Very good. Oh, Amber A., thank you for the card. I definitely have been making sure I stay positive no matter what the circumstances are. All right, very good. Next request, thanks for that feedback. Next request, I see, Raquel, Art and More. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The King of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week work was hard. I don't know if it was like straight job or a family helping job or art job, but somehow it was hard, or maybe it was all hard and you're pulled in too many different directions. One way or the other, cut yourself some slack. You will get everything done. It's just going to take time. Okay. Thanks for the feedback. Oh my gosh, Karen, you got your notice. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry to hear that. We knew it was coming. I'm just going to give Karen an extra reading right here because once in a while it's deserved and Karen's a member. So members get privileges. Karen, as regards getting that notice, find healing in it. You know, you've been wanting out of this for a long time. You're going to need to rest and recover, but do not worry. All will be well. Whether that's going out on your own in your own business, whether that's getting another job or both, it's going to be okay. Oh, Pamela, thanks for that feedback. Extremely intense healing. Got it, got it. All right, Julie Rinaldi, thanks so much for being here. I hope you subscribe and make sure you hit the bell. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. So this week you went through some major changes and have to embrace some major changes. Whether those are desired changes or undesired changes, one way or the other, it's change. And so you're going to have to roll with the change and know you're strong enough to deal with it. And things may be more peaceful going forward. Ms. Silver, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Here's a card for you, Ms. Silver, the Magician. This week, I think you did a good job communicating. You did a good job learning and growing and remembering that you have power in your life. So very well done. Okay, Teresa Chase, a card for best friend Danielle. Most certainly, yes. Here we go. The Eight of Cups. Danielle, this week you may have thought about walking away from something, or you yourself may have felt abandoned. One way or the other, there is a sense of separation. There is a sense of going to do things or experience things a different way going forward. It is not easy, but it is necessary. And ultimately will be good. Wendy Milano, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thanks so much for helping us out with Super Sticker. Here is a wrap-up card for you. You're the third person to get this today. The Moon reversed, and I think for you, it's about really opening up to your psychic ability, to your tarot reading ability, and growing with that. Very well done. Oh, Ben, thank you for that feedback. That's perfect. Julie Rogan, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Glad you're here. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Emperor reversed. This week, you may have felt a little out of sorts. You may have felt a little unstable. You may have been upset with some things going on around you. Not easy. Remember your foundation. Remember who you are, and remember your strength to find your own stability, to find your own, how do I want to put it? To find your own community, to lead your own community. Do not let the doings of others get to you. That's really the key. Gina Rutledge, so nice to see you. Here's a card for you. The Star. Gina, this week I think you found some hope, some healing, some satisfaction. Very well done. Keep that energy with you. Find it and keep it with you. Hey, Kristen Louise, nice to see you again. Okay. Yes, you moved. Nalini, that's why you're so tired. Gotcha. Hey, Katie, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Okay. Karen, thanks for the bonus reading. I'm processing it. Hit hard on my security issues as well as the I'm not enough issue. Despite good work and everyone loving me, I just wasn't enough. So you know what? The problem is with the structure, not with you. That's what the Seven of Pentacles said. You did fine. It wasn't you being enough. It's the structure isn't right for you. You'll find another. Not to worry. Hey, Autumn Pond, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Autumn Pond, this week, I hope you did some work on writing, on communicating, learning and growing, and moving in the direction that is appropriate for you. It feels like you're really on track in terms of your own sense of identity, your own sense of truth, and how you communicate that to others. Very well done. Okay. Oh, Julie, I'm so glad Gina referred you here. That's wonderful. Oh, Peggy, that's a lot going on, Peggy Lou. Oh, my gosh. But with that Two of Wands, there's a sense of looking forward. Hey, Cassandra, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And here's a card for you, Cassandra. The Ace of Wands reversed. Girl, you need a nap. I really believe that it has been a little bit of a draining week for you, so make sure you do good self-care, please. Oh, Julie, thank you so much for that. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I have gotten to everyone's question. If I accidentally missed you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate. If you're here and you have not asked for a card yet, it's last call for readings, y'all. I want to thank you all for being here. Remember, we're going to put the link up either later today or tomorrow for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That will be tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time, where you must ask a question and I must give you an answer. So I'll look forward to seeing you there and then. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Special shout out to all the members. Oh, Tortoise Shell Moon, you work with women who have escaped trafficking, so justice has been an important part of your week. Makes sense. Okay, yeah, you are on the right path, without a doubt. My friends, check out the link tree in the description. Reach out, join a class, book an appointment, whatever you like. So happy to have you here. Really appreciate you. Take care. Thanks so much.